Welcome to FDS MTG News for Friday, January 5th, 2024. Brought to you today with the fantastic help of the folks over on the PlayEDH team. Check out their link in the description down below. Pioneer Horizons is coming! Eventually. Someday. Maybe. On Mark Rosewater's blogatog, Rotting Hellkite asked if or when Horizon sets for a format that isn't modern, such as Pioneer, and Mark responded, if, but a very real possibility, and everyone lost their goddamn minds. So much so that Rotting Hellkite came back and asked for more clarification. Mark responded, and I'm paraphrasing here, I said if, but it wouldn't surprise me, and Pioneer is the most likely format to get the Horizons treatment. Everyone can calm down now. Pioneer Horizons isn't being announced or teased. I mean, we all know it's going to happen eventually, but it took Modern 8 years to get its Horizons set, so we have at least until 2028 before we need to panic. We all knew that art from Magic artists was being used, without permission, to train generative AI. We now have the receipts. In a tweet from artist John Lamb, they say that Midjourney developers have created a database of artists to use to train Midjourney. They also included screenshots of discussions of this database and a link to the spreadsheet listing the artists. Commander's Herald, who also reported this, noted that among all the standard artists you would expect to find, like Chris Rain, Carla Ortiz, and Gerald Brom, you would also find the names of Mark Gottlieb and Mark Rosewater. Why are two Magic designers listed in this database? Well, because Look at Me, I'm the DCI is an unglued card illustrated by Mark Rosewater with crayons, and Seasoned Weaponsmith was illustrated by Mark Gottlieb with a ballpoint pen. The perspective is a little off with these two pieces is all I'm saying. Yeah, they just pulled everything, and of course all of this has been submitted as evidence in the lawsuit that is currently ongoing against the owners of Midjourney. Go to MTech Cave today for the best organization solutions for your collection, and be sure to check out their hobby modules for your hobby space. Link below. PlayEDH has added a prize wall for their Weekend League for 2024. The Weekend League is a series of events. The next event begins on January 26th, 2024. There will be a Winter League, followed by a Summer League, and then a Fall League. There will be no Spring League because screw spring, who needs it, allergies suck. Each league will be run for 3 months, 1 weekend a month, and all will end with an invitational for that season's league. And for this year, they've added a prize wall where you can trade in your prize tickets for great prizes. If you are interested, check out the links for the league and the Discord in the description down below. I've got good news! Secret Lair shipping is speeding up, and they are moving to a limited print run instead of print on demand. There's always a catch. In an article released on the Magic website on January 2nd, it was announced that Secret Lairs will be moving to a limited print run model in 2024. This is to accommodate faster shipping times that they want to achieve going forward. In the article, they say, practically speaking, this means that some products may sell out before their end date, you think? However, it also means waiting significantly less time from order to Secret Lair drops arriving at your doorstep. What they do not say is if they will be implementing any purchase limits on Secret Lairs under this new model to avoid scalpers and bots purchasing all the products before anyone else can. The tournament CubeCon has been in a state of turmoil these last few days, as a deluge of statements were released from various parties alleging sexual misconduct, mishandling of the investigation, and more. The drama began, at least publicly, on January 2nd when Jonathan Brostoff and Brian Cowell, the president and treasurer of CubeCon respectively, posted a statement on the CubeCon Discord server, stating that they were continuing with CubeCon without the other members of the leadership team. They claimed this was due to one of the other members of leadership being accused of sexual misconduct, and that the other members did not want to remove the bad actor from leadership. The next day, a few members of the Magic community put out their own statements saying that the Discord statement had factual inaccuracies, but those statements by these members of the community were later taken down, and those members apologized for speaking out before they had all of the information. John Terrell, the communications lead for CubeCon, posted a statement on January 3rd on the official CubeCon Twitter. This account was later changed to CubeFest. The statement explained that a judge had accused a member of leadership of sexual misconduct. John claims that the leadership appointed 2 members to conduct an investigation, and after consulting with people internally, externally, and with an HR professional, it was decided that the offending member of leadership would be isolated from staff before, during, and after any events, and that the victim would receive an apology letter from CubeCon and from the offending member of leadership. They claim all members of leadership agreed to the findings and resolution, but then, at a later time, Jonathan Brostoff and Brian Cowell had decided that this was not appropriate and they would be leaving and taking CubeCon with them. To further murky the waters, when responding to inquiries, both CubeCon and CubeFest were being vague about certain details, as the victim did not want this to be public. Unfortunately, this seemed to have the opposite effect, raising the profile of the drama as more questions were being raised than answered. Later, on January 3rd, the victim, Jen the Judge, or Trash Tier Magic on Twitter, posted a statement clarifying what had occurred. On the last day of CubeCon, they state that Zach Halpern sexually harassed them. They made a formal complaint to the leadership and was told it would be investigated. After that, they were not contacted by the investigating committee. Jonathan and Brian reached out to them when they discovered that they were not contacted during the course of the investigation. Later, they found out the investigation had been completed and claimed Zach began aggressively engaging with their posts online in a way that made them feel uncomfortable. And this is when they contacted Jonathan and Brian again to let them know what was going on. Zach posted a statement explaining that he made an inappropriate comment that was perceived as sexual harassment. He also stated that the apology letter he gave to investigators to be given to the victim was never delivered. He said he delivered it himself via Discord DMs. Gwen Decker, former tech lead for CubeCon, also put out a statement that said working with Jonathan Grostoff was difficult and he decided to leave back in November 2023 due to all the drama. So yeah, it's a mess. Thanks to the PlayEDH crew for their help in putting this episode together. Be sure to join their Discord, link below. That about does it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and you all have a wonderful day. Welcome to FD... I need one of those compression guns to just all over my face, just to get all the dog hair, children hair. Jeez, I shaved my head for a reason. Welcome to FDS MTG News for Friday, December... If or when Horizon sets for the... So much so that Rotting Hellkite came back and asked for more clarification. You know what I'm gonna say. Go to MTech Cave for collection... The Weekend League is a series of events... There will be no spring lead because and all will end with an invitational. It was renounced. It was renounced. I wish it was renounced. However, it also means waiting significantly less time for and the pokes an inappropriate. It seems like the drama ratio. Be sure to join their Discord in the dink below. Be sure to join their Discord in the dink below.